Hello, this is Sweet Brown Skin, and I decided to do this video after encountering Sergeant Willie Pete's followers. And it's funny how all of them, maybe but one, don't like it when I refer to them as Sergeant Willie Pete followers. And I can understand that, because no man, no adult, no woman wants to be called a follower. But, you know, I didn't have a lot of these discussions. I did have some discussions with some people before Sergeant Willie Pete did his response, but they were always in defense of Sergeant Willie Pete. But when Sergeant Willie Pete shines the light, here come you guys right behind him. Henceforth the term a follower. Now the thing of that is, and why is that people have problem being called a follower. I'm a follower of Christ. But the thing is that when you are a follower, you give up some of your, quite a bit of degree of your thinking power. Matter of fact, you give it all up, all of your thinking power, to their way of thinking. Now, when you encounter me, in terms of you making a comment to me, I am going to respond. And I am going to respond, and I am going to challenge you to see, can you even think for yourself? And I'm sorry to say that some of you can't, and it's true. Some of you do think, and the thing is that you're thinking, some of you, it's kind of interesting. Some of you come at me and you want to call me on something, you know, maybe you want to call me on I don't know, a generalization that maybe I made, but yet you following and listening to the master of stereotypes, the master of generalizations. So you kind of want to distance yourself from that so you can kind of take the high road. But I know who you are. You're so obvious. Then there are some of you who are just listening to Sergeant Willie Pete. You like his style. You like the fact that, you know, you want black women to be accountable, and he holds them accountable. But you don't agree with everything that he says. And some of you are very intelligent and are using your mind. And in actuality, don't view black women, all black women, this way. Just so. And I can accept that. But I can't accept, number one, I cannot accept blaming, because blaming doesn't get you anywhere. And I can't accept the belittling and the calling of bitches and whores, and I can't accept that. And if you are a thinking person, if you are a logical person, you can't accept that either. But I wanted to explore a little bit more about a cult and giving up your mental power. No one should think for you. When you listen to me, because I am going against the great Willie Pete, who is a great hyper. He really gets people hyped up. And when you're that hyped up, chances are you're not thinking for yourself. You're not thinking when you are running on anger and aggression, which a lot of these people are that follow Willie Pete. It's wild. You're running on anger and aggression, and then you wonder why people call you crazy. You know, some of you are very intelligent, like I said, and then some of you, DeLorean Star, I honestly suspect is Sean D, are so angry that you sound like you are stalkers, or I would fear for some people's safety because of the way that you sound. And you gotta sit back and read and see, do I really sound crazy? Do I sound like a stalker, like a madman? DeLorean Star and Sean D, you do sound like a madman. But I ask you to question yourselves on, am I giving up my power? You know, is this man causing me to think or just to react? And if he's not causing you to think, then why are you listening to him? Because what is causing you to react is to react negatively and with anger. And if you fed a diet of, so as one person said, well, I just like to listen to it. But if you fed a diet of Sergeant Willie Pete in the morning and M.M. Mayer at night, then you're going to hate black women. Period. Be careful.